Hello, let's now follow on from our last training session. We had our little simple table like this, and we need to add some more information to it, and we can also add a chart. If we add the chart first of all, so we need to select this data, January, and all the costs. We click up here on our chart wizard, just click, and we just select the one that's automatically there. So we just click on our next buttons. We just click finish. There's our little simple table. This can be edited and formatted, but we'll do that another day. If I just click on this chart and drag it over, we can bring it to the bottom of our table here. So there's our little chart. And now we've got January, February, March, but say we want to add some information to that. We want to put the next 3 months worth of data in. So if I go to column E and I go across 3 columns, we want to put in April, May and June. Those are highlighted, as you can see. If I just right click on my mouse, click insert, and 3 columns have now been inserted between March and our totals. So we can automatically enter in the months by going to March, going to the bottom of the column, left click and drag across, and our months are automatically entered in there. I'll just put in some simple information here, 500, 600, 700. And you'll see these totals at the end, if I take out 700 again, are automatically being added up. And that's because in here is a formula adding up the whole of the row. So I'm just going to tap in some quick information. Won't worry about what it sort of says as much. And I can do 100, 250 and 465, say. Now we need to put in our totals for each month, and I say in here we've got a formula which is adding up D3 to D5, and if we can go into that cell, drag across, and the formula actually copies across for each column. So if I go back to the March column, you'll see it's adding up D3 to D5. If I click into April column, you'll see it's adding up E3 to A5. And for May, it's F3 to F5. And this will be covered in a longer session because there's more in-depth information on this. So that's how to create a little simple table. And the table then, as I entered in the information, this chart underneath added in all that information as we went along. Something else that's useful in Excel is that if you've made a mistake or you need to add in some extra costs that you weren't aware of at the time, you can just click in the cell and change that, and all the totals will change automatically, and so will your chart. If I go into room hire for January, for instance, and I'll do a dramatic change so you can see it, you'll see the table quickly change. So the totals at the bottom of the column and at the end of the row, and also in the chart, will all change at the same time. So I'll change the 900. I'm going to change it to something like 3000, so it's quite a big change, and you'll see the change happen very quickly. I'm going to press enter now, and all those totals changed. I'll do the same with catering. I'll make that 2,500. It's quite a big change from what it was. And you see everything just change. And then the packs, I'll change that to 2,000. And everything's changed, but your table's automatically updated. Another thing you can do is add in a row. If you've got some costs you forgot about or you need to add in, you can click into the rows. I clicked on row 5, right click on your mouse, click on insert, and now you've got a blank row, and you can add in, I'll just put costs for now, whatever costs they were. And for instance, if I add in £200 here, that starts changing, and now on your table underneath you've got a new lot of costs coming up. So that's how to add in some rows and some columns, and we can do some more adding on another day. If there's any particular Excel information you need to know, please let me know at easycomputertrainingnow.com. Thank you.